All right, guys. Hello, YouTube. My name's Cam. Today, I'm going to showcase my 3.7 V6 Mustang. It's a 2012. These cars, honestly, are not appreciated as much because it's a good engine. The Cyclone is actually a good engine. If you're just starting out in cars, if you're interested in cars, I highly recommend the 3.7. It gets the job done, and it's really underrated in my opinion. So I just wanted to make this video today, showcase everything I did on it, and just maybe even inspire a couple of you watching if you have any of the 3.7s. So I'm going to be breaking down my full mod list today. I'm going to be going from top to bottom, everything. I'll put it all in the description as well. I have a piece of paper I wrote down. There's a bunch of stuff on there. So here it is. This is going to be my Mustang here. So like I said, 2012, right now it has about 92,000 miles on it. When I did buy it, it was around 48,000. So I know it's dirty right now. It is extremely dirty just because it's wintertime here in Ohio. You never know, like this diffuser back here is filthy. But just walking around the car here, you can see a couple of the mods I've done. This diffuser, me and my dad actually just put on, I think yesterday, yeah. So, and then everything else. So this is just a little bit of a walk around, but like I said, I'll be going down in depth in a second here. So let's start with number one. All right, so like I said, mod number one, we are going to be looking at these headlights right here. These are the CCFL Raxiom Halo projector headlights. When they are on the parking light mode, they look like this. Nice little halo ring there, the 3 white dots as well, and then the orange amber for turn signals and stuff. I think this makes the car look so much more aggressive. 2012, 2011, the headlights are not the best stock. They just are kind of ugly and have that yellow color compared to the 13, 14, which we have another one of those Mustangs. We have a 14, but the headlights on those are just perfect how they are. But I wanted to get something different, and I really think I did a good job picking out these ones because these are probably the best ones you can get for the 2012 on American Muscle. And then when they are on, though, like headlights on completely, you don't have the most visibility. It's not ideal, and they're kind of yellowish, so I try to have the headlights on as least as possible, only at night, obviously. But other than that, they look pretty good, so we'll move on to the next. Alrighty, so the next item on the list for the 2012 Mustang here is going to be these taillights. These are Vector V2 taillights. You can pick them up on American Muscle. I have been waiting a couple of years to get these. They're kind of pricey, but the 2012 regular red taillights for this Mustang are just so ugly. It is the worst thing in the universe. I had to change it. So before this, I'll show you a picture up on the screen here. I had window tint, or not window, but like a taillight tint installed over top of that, and then a bezel. It made it look a little bit better, but like I said, I've been waiting, so I just decided to pick these up finally. Here's what they look like when the car's unlocked or if it's in the parking lot. I think these are just exceptional. These are probably the best taillights you can get. I know there's the Morimoto or whatever they're called, but I think the Vector V2s are definitely up there at number one. So take a look. Very nice little carbon fiber almost, and then perfect lighting. When you do put it in reverse, there's like that little white light that shows up. I think that's pretty cool as well. So that is mod number two. Okay, so the next mod I have listed, very dirty one, but I do have Power Stop Z23 brakes and rotors. These I probably got about a year ago, put a lot of miles on them, but they are a nice little investment. The stock brakes on this car are not the best. The Z23s or Z26s, they're both pretty good. I had the Z23s, they're a little bit cheaper, but I do love them a lot. They're awesome. And then while we're down here, I will show you, we do have this purple custom caliper covers. I ordered these online from a caliper company. I got them custom etched though. This one says Mustang, all purple. I love purple. And then this one has the tri-bar logo on it as well. I do think that adds a nice little touch to the wheels. It looks really good when the car's moving on the highway or just moving in general, so thought I'd point that out. And then also, even while we're down here, I'll pulling out the tires. These are going to be Mickey Thompson Street Competitions tires. These are awesome. They hook in the rain, perfect in the summer. They're just all around pretty good tires. Not the best in the snow, obviously, but what Mustang is good in the snow. And then these wheels are on American Muscle. These are the GT500 gloss black style ones. I highly recommend these. They do chip a little bit easy, so be careful. Do not hit curbs or anything. I know I'm guilty of that a couple times. But I do think they are some nice looking wheels for the price. So for the next mod, we're taking a look inside the car. This one's a really good one. I highly recommend it. But we have the SCT Power Flash tuner. And a tune, the tuning company I go through is called MPT. That stands for More Power Tuning. They pretty much specialize in 3.7 Cyclone Mustangs and then 3.5 Raptors. But they have economy tunes, PRX tunes, which is performance. I have the 87 PRX just because when I tuned the car, the gas prices in the United States were not the best. They were pretty high, so I didn't want to go 91 quite yet. I didn't have the funds for it. But the 87 is really good, and you can put 93 in it, and it would run even better than just the 87. So basically, get this from American Muscle. This is the SET tuner, and then go to MPT's website, order a tune from them. They take you step by step through the way. You can data log whatever you need to do there, and then it's so easy, plug and play. The reason I don't have this up right now is because it's winter and it keeps falling off, so I just have it in the back. But if you look down here, you just plug it in there, it'll come up there, and then download the tune. It completely changes the car. It is like one of the #1 recommendations I have if you get a 3.7 to get maybe a cold air intake and then slap a tune on it ASAP. All right, we'll go to the next mod. Alrighty, so next couple mods are going to be under the hood. This is where performance really comes alive here, obviously under the hood. First of all, we have this K&N Series 69 Typhoon cold air intake. This is like literally the second or first mod I did to the car. Highly recommend these for anyone trying to build a little bit of horsepower. I think I picked this up on American Muscle for around like 400 something-ish, but it was definitely a good investment. Second of all, we have this bar right here. That is the Ford Performance Strut Power Bar. You notice a little bit of a difference. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it just keeps the car smooth running. Next is this little cover here. I just thought it was a nice addition. Took it off my grandpa's 2014 Mustang and added on to mine because he did not care for it. Next is right here. I haven't installed this yet, but I will in probably the next couple of days. But we have an SR Performance throttle body spacer going on right there. Gives you a little bit of whistle, just a tiny little bit more horsepower as well, but it doesn't make a huge difference, so it's not the end of the world if you don't have one. Next is going to be these BBK Shorty ceramic headers. This completely changes your car's sound and performance. I highly recommend these as well. These are a perfect addition if you want to go for a full exhaust instead of just an axleback. So yeah, the BBK Shorty headers right there, ceramic. What a great investment. I mean, completely changes everything on the car. So basically with those, I paired a BBK Performance X pipe down there. It does still have cats. It just has high flow cats, so I don't want to check engine light on or anything, but it still sounds great. I'll throw in some sound clips for you here. And then to match that, we have the Roush axlebacks here with the black tip. I've had these on. This was also one of the first mods I did. Connects well with the shorty headers, and the X pipe there in the middle has a great sound. I highly recommend the ceramic black tips over just the regular Roush axlebacks. Makes a huge difference. And then, so originally when I had the car, I just had those axlebacks, but I went with the full exhaust system once I had enough money for it, and it completely changed the car just like Tune did. I think it's perfect. So we'll move on to the next mod. So next mod here, pretty subtle, but we just have Roush hood struts here. You can get these on American Muscle just like almost every other mod, but these are definitely helpful because it keeps the hood up when you're trying to work down under here. I had the headers installed at a shop, but if you wanted to do them yourself, maybe getting hood struts might be a good option for you. So those just a nice little simple mod there to do. So next mod moving on here is going to be our grill. So the original grill on this is a V6 Premium. The premium grill for the 2012 is very, very ugly. I do not like it at all. So I decided to get this billet aluminum like black color from American Muscle, and this was actually meant for a non-premium. However, me and my dad made a little bit of cutting and stuff, made it custom, fit it on in there, and it works perfectly. So if you do want to install these on a premium, you may have to do a little bit of cutting and extra modifications, but it's pretty simple, and you get it done pretty easy. And then we also have this Cyclone badge here. I picked that from American Muscle, I think. a nice little addition, kind of like how the GT500s are. I'm not trying to make it look like a GT500, but I do like that little cyclone there. I think it's a nice little mod. And then talking about nice little simple mods, we have this 3.7 badge here. Went with a little bit of purple that's kind of fading out there, but purple's my favorite color, so I decided to go with it. And then the 3.7 badges there, nice little addition. Not trying to make it look like a 5.0, but those are from American Muscle. Nice little add-on for your car. So next modification is not really a mod for performance or anything for the car itself, but I do like listening to my music. I like jamming out, so I do want to show you. I do have a 12-inch sub back here with a sub box that I built with my dad, put some nice little matching carpet on it, and then we have an amp up here as well, Kenwood. I think this is a cool addition for Mustangs. If you have some extra funds and you like listening to music, I highly recommend bumping out a sub box in here, and then you can get some bass in your car pretty well, and it works out well all the way back here. I know it's kind of angled awkwardly, but you still hear it well. You can still feel it in your chest. It's a perfect little setup back here. So the next thing I'll be talking about is this window tint. Window tint needed on all black cars, in my opinion. I think window tint completely changes the look of the car, especially if you're going for like a murdered out black look like I did. I got this done at a Z-Bart location. I did not get the lowest possible percentage. I forget what the percentage was, but it's still illegal. But what cop's gonna pull you over if it's not the worst of the worst? So window tint on the sides here. I didn't get it all the way on the front. I just got a banner on it. And then I got it also on the back here. Little sticker here, Ohio Car Spotters. That's my other YouTube, Instagram. If you want to follow it, go ahead. We make great car content if you want to follow that. Lamborghinis, Ferraris, it's all there. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. And then next, I will be showing you the quarter window louvers right here. I got these off American Muscle as well. I think these are a great addition. Not too expensive either. I like louvers on cars. I don't like rear louvers, but I do like side louvers. Great looks, and don't notice anything in performance, obviously, but it's a nice little modification to do there. All right, so taking you back to the back of the car again, we're going to be talking about our spoiler here. So this is going to be the GT500 style spoiler. This is meant for 10 to 12 Mustangs, so fits on perfect there. Might even be 10 to 14, but the stock wing on this car is not the best. I mean, you can leave it on there if you want, but I highly recommend this or the CTCS style. But I do like this one a lot. This was one of the first mods I did as well, probably third or fourth, but I love it. Nice little wing that sticks off there. I think it looks amazing. And then also another mod here is going to be the CDC decklid panel right here. This basically, the car, when it comes, it has the little regular circular pony on there. I got rid of that pretty fast. I just didn't like the look of it, so I put a CDC decklid panel over it, just flat. I think I'm going to eventually go with an RTR flat, like glossy, but for now I have the CDC. I think it blends in pretty well with everything else back here, so highly recommend that mod as well. All right, and then I forget if I talked about this already, but we just installed, me and my dad, this street aero diffuser. This is probably my favorite mod that I've recently done. This is just completely beautiful. Changes the look of the rear end of the car. This is the version 2 from Street Aero, and they do a fantastic job there. So this diffuser right here is actually meant for a GT only. However, you can do it pretty simply on a regular V6 here. So it comes with this side platform here. I know it's dirty, so excuse me. That is pretty filthy, but I'll get it washed up here soon. It's just winter time, so that sucks. Street Aero diffuser, like I said, great mod. Street Aero right there, shout out to them, they're great. Basically, like I said, meant for the GT, but with a little bit of custom screwing, drilling, it's all there. So basically what you do is you hook it up underneath here to this little part right here, and then 2 holes in the middle as well, and then on the sides. You can make it work. It's not too difficult, and then it completely changes the look of the car. Looks excellent, so here it is. All right, and then wrapping up the mod list that I can think of right now is going to be these little subtle light tint kits for the side markers and quarter markers. I'm thinking about taking them off here and ordering some like LED ones from like Raxiom to stick in there, because I don't like how this doesn't cover the entire part of the light. But if you want to go for that murdered out look like I was talking about, definitely recommend them. It just takes away the coloration, makes it a little more black. So I have that on the quarter lights, like I said, and then the side markers here. And then other than that, I think that's about it, guys. If you like the mods that I did, feel free to leave a like or subscribe to the channel even. I would appreciate it a lot. I just want to make a platform for 3.7 owners that can be respected and help you guys out. If you need any help or advice, just leave a comment. I'll be leaving a vehicle mod list in the description of the video, obviously. And then if you guys want to follow the page, I can provide updates or anything, question and answers. So that's going to be it. So this is my updated 3.7 Cyclone Mustang. I love it to death. I don't know when I'm going to sell it, if I ever do. I've built it just so much. I'll provide a couple pictures of what it used to look like when it was brand new, or not brand new, but like stock when I had first got it. I've changed it so much along the way, as you can see in the pictures that I'll show you. It has been a complete transformation. The only thing that I have to do left on it, in my opinion, is get rid of this absolutely disgusting wheel gap. So I think I'm either gonna go with coilovers or springs, SR Performance springs probably, or something else. I'm not sure yet, but I do wanna get rid of that. That's a little bit of a pricey mod, so just got to save up a little money, but that wheel gap is hideous. These tires and wheels are pretty small, so that's why there's such a bad wheel gap. But I want to get rid of that as soon as I can. I may go with some side panels as well, just to match the street aero diffuser there. And I might go with a front street aero front splitter here as well whenever I can, because I do not like the look of the stock splitter at all. Give it a little bit more aggression there. So can't wait for that. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Stay safe out there on the roads. Pick up a 3.7 if you want. Ask me questions. But have a good rest of your day, guys. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again at some point, okay? Thanks for watching.